Hi everyone. This past week I read a book. It's pretty miraculous. I don't actually read very many books. And actually I didn't read this book. I listened to it. And it was read by the author. Oh my gosh, it was so cool to hear it in her own voice. Brene Brown. And the book was called Braving the Wilderness. It was excellent. I highly recommend it. But the part that really stood out to me that I wanted to share with you today is a part where I can't even remember now where she said that she learned this, but she said that she gave herself permission. She wrote herself a permission slip to do something, to be brave, or to let go of something, or to put herself first, or I don't know, there was a whole bunch of things. And I just thought it was a wonderful idea. She said she actually wrote it down on a post-it note. I give Brené Brown permission to do whatever it was. And quite often, or maybe sometimes with my clients, I say, and you're allowed to do that. I give you permission to do that. And I tell them, you tell whoever that Dione said you're allowed to do blah, blah, blah. I mean, I really don't have any power in people's lives. But something about giving yourself permission is very powerful. So what is there in your life that you could give yourself permission to do? And I want you to consider actually writing down that you give yourself permission to do that thing. To take care of yourself. To take some time for self-care maybe. To say no sometimes or all the time. To go to bed early or stay up late. To spend some money on yourself maybe. That reminds me. After many years of being a stay-at-home mum, and we did not have a lot of money at all, and I was carrying over from my mum raising us to be very frugal, and I realized that I didn't spend any money on myself, and I didn't think that was right. And I had to push myself to spend some money on myself. And I actually, to make myself do that, I joined a book club. I don't know if they still have them these days, but it was an online thing, and they sent you a catalogue every month, and you had to buy a certain number of books each month, and there were a whole bunch of choices, and there were some that were on sale, and there were others at full price. Now, I don't know if you would have guessed this, but I didn't actually buy any reading books, any novels. All the books I bought were crafting books and art books. And I ended up with a beautiful collection of them, which I no longer have, but we won't talk about that right now. So I gave myself permission to spend money on myself, and I set up the practice so that I couldn't get out of it, so that I had to do it. And that was a really good thing for me. It taught me to value myself and to put worth in myself so that I could be okay to spend money on myself. So coming back to the question again, in what area do you need to give yourself permission? I bet there is one. Now before I finish, I think, what do I give myself permission to do? Well, at the moment I'm traveling. I am at the beginning, non-adventurous stages of a year-long travel around the world. If it all works out. I hope it will all work out and I get to do that. And the plan is in place and it is happening, and I have given myself permission to do that, even though it's a stretch for my budget and it's a little bit scary for my budget. It's not really scary for me. I'd happily do it if I had the money. Money is always the hardest part for me. So I've given myself permission to spend money on me. Now that my kids are older and they are all independent and taking care of themselves. How about you? This is Dione from After the Rain, encouraging you to write yourself a permission slip for something that you know you need to do or you want to do. That's it. Have a great day.